Well, hello there YouTubers, and welcome to Retrobox. What I've got here is something which I thought I'd lost, and I'm pleased to say I haven't. This is basically an early, well, I think this was made in 2000, could have been slightly earlier. I cannot, it's mine. I mean, I bought this myself. It's not working at the moment, although the last time I did use it, well, it was obviously working then I put it away, and then found it quite recently, last year sometime, and plugged it into an adapter, but not having any luck. So whether I tried that on an amplifier, hi-fi amplifier, I think I might have done that, but it is in pretty much immaculate condition though. It's in excellent condition. I mean, it's basically got a very kind of hairline scratch across the perspex casing, or the translucent plastic case there. But I mean, I kept it simply because I loved the design. You know, aesthetically, I thought it was quite pleasing. All right, got this shockproof emblazoned across the front, which might look a bit nice without it, but you know, I guess they're selling a product. But so it's the Philips AX2000 portable CD player. Now, whether the prefix AX2000 was the year it was made, as in, you know, obviously 2001, 2002, etc., or whether it's just a product prefix, I don't know, because I've not seen these being sold with a date, well, online for any later than 2003, basically 2003. So I can't remember whether I actually bought this in the late 90s, whether they were selling them in the late 90s, or it was actually released a little bit later, 2000. But no, I wouldn't say any later than that. So this is, anyway, it's 20 years old now. Yeah, and I really do like the look of it. It's a lovely machine. I mean, obviously this, I guess the only downside, what components they're using when the Dutch company Philips, basically like just about everybody else, seem to farm everything out to China. So I've got here on the, get that. Whether their product standards went downhill, I've got no idea. But so basically, it was one of those that apparently you could basically go jogging with it. The ones that came slightly after this, or maybe at the same time for all I know, they had jog proof on as opposed to shock proof, but it's basically the same thing with its 12-second skip protection, 12 ESP. Got your base button there. There's a few scratches on that, but you can see there. And then your ESP on the right here, your play controls, your forward and your reverse, and it's got a digital dynamic boost. You get the digital, you get sequencing up. Can't see that. Sorry, you get there's your digital screen there with your program button on the left, and then a mode on the right. I've basically got a 22-hour playback on this. That's on 2 AA alkaline batteries. The digital dynamic, the bass boost is just basically 2 steps, but you know, 2 presses. Then you've got it's CD rewritable compatible, and it's got all CD program modes. And also, you know, obviously it's got your stereo headphone jack. That's your voltage. That's your 4.5 DC there at the side. There's your headphone jack there. Or your line in, line out as well. As I mentioned, you know, people were using them then on the hi-fis, but I mean, as you know, as the kind of forest fire rate of technological progress, I mean, hot on the heels of these were the iPod, which basically made these kind of redundant. But I mean, I loved them. You know, you just take out a couple of your favourite CDs and a little, you know, little slipcase or something in your pocket, and then you could play it. Although, yeah, it's not as versatile as having, you know, hundreds of tracks to choose from on an iPod, and I guess that's what caused its demise. But or replacement. Seems to be the case with everything. It's replaced after 5 minutes or an hour. But yeah, here we've got the your off button, you presume, and your hold. So that's your three. You can see that. The 3 buttons there. But, it's not a complicated machine. And there's your little volume button. Sorry, volume button right next to your line out there. So there's your volume button, and then your open and close switch there. That's it. So that basically opens the machine there. You can see inside there's the laser, the little laser player there. And what's that? We've got, I think that's the battery. Yeah, that's your little battery case in there. So that's the battery holder, which I took out to avoid damaging, you know, leaking acid batteries. So whether this probably might work just with a battery, but it's not working off the mains. So yeah, so there we have it. If I can find out any, like I say, this was probably about, you know, year 2000, but not really any later than that. And I'm pretty certain I bought this before, maybe a year before. You know, I can't remember now. I don't know how much I paid for it, whether it was from Curry's or something. But it is in nice condition, and you know, just for me, it appeals to me aesthetically, and that's why I want to keep it. You know, I think it's a really nice product. The little, you know, it's a little vulnerable perhaps to really sustained heavy use. It could, you know, you could probably split or break that, but it is fairly strong. I mean, you know, sensible use, it's going to be okay. And you've got some little pads on the back on your table. Class 1 laser product on the back there. You've also got a release and lock. Release lock there. That writing there just basically says, don't turn this up full blast or your ears will go. You'll damage your hearing. And there's the type, the AX2000 stroke 00, and then the battery supply, 2 LR6 AA's, or external supply for 4.5 volt. Serial number is KT 000121 044316 for those that care. But all in all, I think it's a jolly nice little product, that. And if I do manage to find, you know, anything else about these, I'll post another little video. You know, and I'd love it, obviously, if anyone else does know anything more than I do about these, you know, if you've got some more information, then you're more than welcome, and please leave a comment below. So that would definitely enlighten us a lot more. But anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you on another video. Bye for now.